homework before we come to the session. I mean, I usually come into the office around 12 o'clock in the afternoon so I can prepare. So this is one of the things I want to show you as far as the Australian dollar. Now we do have a humongous structural point at the 98.45. Okay, that is a powerful structural point, and for the last 5-6 weeks, Andrew, we've been trying to break it. Once we break below it, instead of it behaving the way the price should behave after a structure point and it sells off, they rather accumulate it and they take it back up again. So this means it's the opposite, like I was telling you in the pound. In the pound they go up to resistance and then it come back. Here they go break through support and then they come back up again. And so far, every time they sell it, I want you to see how many times they sold it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. For 4 weeks, they hitting it below the 98.45, only for the end of the week to come up and close above the 98.45. So that tells us that they are not yet selling it, and even though we are having some minor pullbacks in the gold and the silver, but these minor pullbacks are what they are, just minor pullbacks. They are not a sell signal. And if they are, then what we see over here is what I call a pretty picture. And what is the pretty picture is that the close of the week is 98.51. My selling point is 98.45, so I'm 6 ticks away from my short entry. So if I take a short entry below 98.45, my stop is going to be a little bit above 90, and I have a very low risk. If I'm risking, again, we don't use specifically 6 pips, but hypothetically we are saying 6 pips. You have a major, because every time it breaks you get at least 250 pips to the downside, so you have a major entry. And if you buy it right now, and that's what you should, your risk on the outside to get out of your long position is only 6 pips. So this is a brilliant setup that we have in the Australian. And I want you to see something else, all of you guys that have taken the course. This is what I want you to see quickly. If I take you back, look at this. This is our structure point. We had the move up, came back. This structure point is from August 2008. Came back, it stood exactly at the structure point and it bounced up, making the new high. When it failed below the structure point, we had our capitulation. It came down and it gave us to the 96. Right here it came back again above the structure point, and when it broke we expect a similar capitulation from 98.50. It should take us at least 100 pips. So it took us all the way. Again, it is, see how all of this is at the structure point. And right now, this is where we are. And that's why it is a no-brainer trade. We can buy it right here and place the stop below the structure point. Or, so what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side, and it's not going to cost us much, it's going to cost us 30 pips. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make our buy point, the 98.83. This is our long point. All right, and my selling point is the 98.45, which is my structure point. It is also my structure short, which has been from last week, so I'm not going to make any changes for that. So we're going to be a buyer. We'll buy it above the 98. Now, if I buy it above 98, I'm going to put my stop right below 98.45. I'm just giving it 30 pips. If it gets below 98.45, I'm going to go short. And if I go short below 98.45, my stop is right above 98.45. I'm not going to give it more any room. And the structure long, as I said, is way higher, so I'm going to leave it at par. Okay, so this is as I said, an easy trade, an easy setup for the Aussie. And these are going to be our numbers. We're going to buy the Aussie above 98.83. Our structure long is par or one even. We're going to go short below 98.45. It is also our structure short, and it is also our short stop, and it is also our long stop. So our decision making point on either side of the trade, long or short, is the 98.45. Okay guys, that is the Aussie. So let me